Bryce Dallas Howard lives in a colorful and eclectic home in Los Angeles with a rich Hollywood history. Howard shares the house with her husband of 22 years and their 2 blonde children. The very pink house reflects their personalities, passions, and heritage. Bryce Dallas Howard is not afraid of color. The actress, director, and producer, best known for her roles in Twilight, Jurassic World, The Help, and Black Mirror, lives in a vibrant and eclectic home in Los Angeles with her husband of 22 years, actor Seth Gable, and their 2 children, Theo, 16, and Beatrice, 11. The couple was inspired by a visit to Mia Farrow's home. They loved how her house was filled with stories and keepsakes. So, when they decided to design their own home, they wanted it to have the same feel. Howard also wanted her home to be personal. She roped in Claire Thomas, a family friend, to help design their home. Thomas played a crucial role in bringing their vision to life. With her knack for understanding their preferences and her ability to transform ideas into reality, she helped create a 4-bedroom home that's uniquely theirs. After living in upstate New York for years, Howard, Gable, and their 2 kids, Theo and Beatrice, call this place home. Each room in the house tells a story, each item representing a memory. From the vibrant colors that echo Howard's fearless personality to the eclectic mix of furniture that speaks to their unique tastes, every detail is a testament to their life together. When designing the home, Thomas saw Howard and Gable as characters on a set and their home as the stage. This perspective, combined with her long-standing friendship with the couple, allowed her to infuse their personalities into every corner of the house. The design style, aptly named Organic Glamour, blends old Hollywood charm, vintage flair, and laid-back Californian vibes. The color palette is dominated by pink and green, which Thomas jokingly says are perfect for redheads like her and Howard. From the mint green kitchen island and baby pink cabinets to the sage green guest bedroom and the olive-colored tub, these colors bring a sense of chic fun to the house. The house also has some darker and more dramatic elements. The dining room, for instance, is a nod to the couple's love for cinema. Howard fondly calls it her Miyazaki room, inspired by the magical forest setting in her favorite film, My Neighbor Totoro. The room is adorned with starry woodland wallpaper and reflective brass panels on the ceiling, creating a space that feels straight out of a movie. And the cinematic references don't stop there. Being fans of Star Wars and Star Trek, Howard and Gable have subtle nods to these franchises throughout their home. There's even a mural of 2 suns rising, a tribute to Luke Skywalker's home planet, Tatooine. Not to forget the Baby Yoda garlic holder keeping watch in the kitchen. Howard and Gable's love for Star Trek, The Next Generation and its retro-futuristic aesthetic found its way into their primary bedroom. The room, with its curving lines, flea market treasures, and a muted dusty rose palette, has a touch of 80s nostalgia. Howard fondly recalls her childhood dream of living on the Starship Enterprise, drawn to the gentle futurism of Gene Roddenberry's world. The house is also filled with sentimental touches that reflect their journey together. A small canvas, a gift from Thomas to Howard on her 40th birthday, is embroidered with the nicknames their children have for them. As Howard puts it, it's a jewel box and a sandbox all in one, a place where memories are treasured and new stories are created daily. Tulips, a reminder of the summer Howard and Gable fell in love in Amsterdam, adorn the walls of the guest bathroom. The couple have a love story that is timeless and beautiful. Howard's feelings for Gable were immediate and intense. The moment she laid eyes on him on the New York University campus, she was smitten. That very night, she wrote in her journal, declaring that she had met the man she would marry. Her feelings were strong, but they weren't reciprocated at first. Undeterred, she pursued him relentlessly, even when her advances were met with indifference. She shared, "I pursued him for months and months, and there was no interest." Then, one night, Howard decided to take a bold step. She called Gable at an unusually late hour and asked him out for coffee. Gable, perhaps intrigued by her persistence, agreed to the date. It was during this coffee date that he began to see Howard in a new light. He found himself drawn to her and started developing feelings for her. However, he was also worried and nervous that Howard might have lost interest in him now that he was the one pursuing her. Their journey began on February 21, 2001, when they went out on the first of many dates that led to a love that has lasted for over 2 decades. They have experienced many wonderful moments and created a life together that shows their lasting love. They often document their love story on their Instagram accounts, where they share their journey with the world. They show their love in candid moments and nostalgic memories. Meet Ron Howard's rarely seen grandkids. What do they look like? Ron Howard is a proud grandpa of 6. What his beautiful blonde granddaughter and other grandkids look like. Val Chmerkovsky's wife gifted him his first son after miscarriage. Pics of the pretty lady with blue eyes. Howard's posts are especially touching as she expresses her feelings for Gable in her own words. Howard says that Gable is her source of calm and comfort, a gift she treasures deeply. As they prepare to celebrate their 23rd anniversary, their connection is as strong as ever. Howard and Gable welcomed their first child soon after tying the knot. Howard was 25 when she found out she was pregnant during their honeymoon in Turkey. She thought she had the flu, but it turned out to be a happy surprise. The news overjoyed Howard, and Gable was thrilled once he got over the initial shock. Now, their son Theo is almost 17, and their daughter Beatrice is nearly 12. Their kids, who have blonde hair, are their pride and joy. Howard didn't have an easy time becoming a mother. She suffered from severe postnatal depression after Theo was born. But she had always wanted to have a family, and that choice gave her the courage to face her challenges. Howard learned a lot from her parents, who have been married since 1975 and have a strong relationship. Her mom handled their finances and supported her dad, Ron Howard's career as a film director. They lived in rural Connecticut, where Howard picked up valuable skills and learned to be independent. Howard's mom also gave her helpful advice, to put her marriage first. Even with a busy career, Howard knew she had to make time for Gable. This advice has helped them keep their relationship strong and healthy while raising their kids. Bryce Dallas Howard and Seth Gable's love story is still going strong, reflected in their colorful pink house and sweet Instagram posts.